Hello once again, this is Comic Book Hangover with the second weekly haul review, preview, whatever, video of 2021. It's going to be, this may be a short video, so I really don't have a whole lot to talk about. I didn't get really a lot of, I guess I got a lot of books, but they're mostly reprints, that sort of thing. There was only a couple of books from last week that I got that I could actually read. Again, a lot of them are like reprints like this one here, or they're variant covers, that sort of thing. So let's just jump into it. We're going to talk about this one first. Thor number 11. This is going to be a rather short review. This was a very boring book to me. It felt like a really bad filler issue to me. The previous issue, which I think was the first part or the second part of this Prey storyline, was good. I mean, the beginning of the story was good. This is where it really started to suffer. So this book here, it's always been kind of, am I going to stick with it or am I not? Issue 12 seems like as good of an issue as any to decide whether or not I'm going to keep it. Because honestly, I like Thor. I read the previous storyline because it had Galactus in it. It had Beta Ray Bill in it. Beta Ray Bill and Sif are in this one here. But I'm telling you, the writing on this one is just not that good. Again, my opinion, I'm just not that impressed with it, really. So one more issue. If I'm not impressed with issue 12, then Thor is off of my pull list. I'm not wasting the money on it anymore. The other one I picked up last week would be Knock 'Em Dead number 2. Actually kind of like this cover. So the previous issue, our main character here, I don't remember his name, but he is a struggling stand-up comedian, apparently not very good at it. Winds up meeting a guy. They go, they're in the car. There's an accident. The other guy dies. He ends up in the hospital, but then it seems like through a series of supernatural events, the other guy is inside his mind and is helping him write his jokes and may possibly be a demon. I think he is a demon, but this is an interesting read. It's I don't know. It doesn't really fit into the usual genres of comics as we know them, but it's a rather interesting read. So if you're looking for something different, I do recommend Knock 'Em Dead. It's a lot of fun. But really, that's all I have to say about that one. I mean, it is good. It is a good read, and I don't know if it's an ongoing series or a mini series, but at least for the foreseeable future, I'm going to stick with it. I think I'm going to add that to my pull list. So that's it. Like I said, that's what I had from last week that I could talk about. So let's share the books that I picked up this week at my local comic shop. So Mighty Morphin number 3, a very sweet cover there. This, of course, focuses on the Power Rangers that are on Earth. So Mighty Morphin is basically Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, whereas Power Rangers is the Omega Rangers that are out in space. So good reads. This one I almost forgot about that came out this week. And fortunately, I was able to get it. And this is the last copy that my LCS had. Erratic number 2. And Big Girls 6. Now, this is the final issue of this storyline. So, essentially, this is the last issue of the series. He did say, Jason Howard did say that he's got more stuff planned for it. They're going to work on the trade paperback first to kind of collect the first 6 issues and get it out, so hopefully more people will check it out. And if you haven't checked it out, I do recommend it. But then he's hopeful that he can come back and do another round of Big Girls. And I do hope he does, because that was a lot of fun. I see here another reprint, Captain America 354. Of course, this comes out a few weeks after I pick up the original from Cody Lockwood at Cody Con. I'm not too beat up about that. Variant cover. I think I might. Okay, so here's one variant cover. Mighty Morphin number 3. This is the blank variant. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do with that. And of course, got to have my Ghost Rider Return of Vengeance. This week I picked up the nullified variant done by Kyle Holtz. Awesome artist, one of my favorite artists. Anytime he's on something, I'm going to take a look at it. But that is a really sweet cover. And a couple of back issues. Somehow I missed these, but I basically paid cover price for them. So, DC Classics, Batman Adventures number 4. I don't know how I missed this one. and Batman Adventures number 5. So really nice. I have the originals of them, but I don't know. I like the reprints. It's just something good. Plus, I figure if my little boy wants to get into them, he can check out the reprints. And last and certainly not least, this is a book that I've been making payments on for the last couple of weeks, and I finally got it all paid off, so I'm able to bring it home. This is the Something is Killing the Children, issue 11, the Thank You variant, which is, it's kind of a virgin variant, so I think this is a 1 per store deal. It's going to be in my collection. Like I said, I'm now fully on board with this series, so I will be getting all of the variant covers as well. So that is that. So, and that is that. That's the last I got. Unless you guys are interested in this, I picked up Comic Shop News. How about that? So this looks like this is gonna be one of the shorter videos that I've done in quite a while. I think we're under 10 minutes here. So, that's it. That's all I've got. So, once again, and as always, thank you for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe, follow, comment down below, share my videos. I really appreciate all the support that I've been getting. And for what it's worth, I am still out and about looking for a job. My family video, we are probably, unfortunately, going to be closing sooner than we expected because there's a lot of people coming in, buying up all our stuff, which, it's good for them, but, from my perspective, these are people that have never come into my store, a lot of them, and never really had an interest in what we did at my store, but they're interested now that we're shutting down. It's just, I never understood that with people. Like, support stores while they're open and support people having jobs, but be that as it may, I'm still looking for a job. I got some time, so I just don't want to run out of that time. But that said, thanks for watching once again, and as always, support your local comic book shop. It's very important that we help those people stay in business. They are the lifeblood of our industry, and that basically means if you're interested in in any kind of book, variant covers, one-shots, that sort of thing, let them know ahead of time that you're interested in that. Get that pre-order in when those pre-orders are available. If you're curious about if they can still get a book for you, ask them, talk to them, communicate. That's the best way that we can keep this industry alive and thriving. Communicate with your local comic book store. And if you're down there and you have a small week, like I kind of had a small week because most of the stuff I picked up were variants and reprints, ask for suggestions. If you've been going on to your local comic book shop for a while, chances are they're going to know you and they're going to kind of have an idea of what your interests are. So it's a good idea to ask them and try something new. That's how I got into Something is Killing the Children. That's how I got into Big Girls. I was trying something different, Knock 'em Dead, something different, and I'm enjoying it. So definitely support your local comic shop. That's very important. That's always number one on my list. I know I can get some of these books off of various websites and whatnot, but I'm loyal to my comic shop, which, by the way, is Nostalgia Inc. in downtown Jackson, Michigan. Been going there since 1988. Been buying my comic books there since 1990 consistently. So support your local comic shop. It's very important. I might do a video about that sometime. I don't know, but that's it. Right now I'm just kind of babbling, kind of trying to pad this video, honestly. So, again, like, subscribe, comment, follow, share, all that fun stuff. And, again, thank you for watching. I'll see everybody next week with another batch. I don't even know what comes out next week, but I'm going to have another batch of comic books. That's all that matters. So, enjoy your comic books. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe, be happy, be healthy, and have a good one.